Now that we're a couple months into 2026, here's a few things that Medicare beneficiaries need to understand, as Medicare has changed in a pretty big way since the beginning of the new year, which is catching Medicare enrollees off guard. I've seen it down below in the comments section, and this is also surprising a lot of people, again, in a pretty big way. Well, I want to explain exactly what has changed, what you need to know as a Medicare beneficiary, which there's about 70 million Medicare beneficiaries out there across the entire country, and a couple million more every single year that are becoming eligible for Medicare. And this program continues to change in a pretty massive way. And I just want you to be very aware, because I continue to see comments down below. Unlike any other year in the history of this channel, which, by the way, I've been making videos like this for multiple years, and I have well over 6,000 videos here on the channel. I've never seen another year before, with the exception of right now, early 2026, where I've seen this many comments from people in this community reaching out saying, what happened? I can't see my doctor anymore. My prescriptions are significantly more expensive. I can't get my medical procedures done. I'm paying way more out of pocket. What is going on right now? Yeah, that's unfortunately the problem. Medicare has changed, and it's going to continue to change. Now, I also do have this article right here. I'm going to pop this up on the screen in just a minute so you can see and read for yourself exactly what I want to talk about. But I want to pull out some key details within this article right here that I think we all need to understand, because it continues to change in a pretty big way. And with so many people enrolled in Medicare and millions more every single year getting enrolled, we got to understand this program, right? All right, so anyway, let's pop this up here right now, and feel free to read the details on this. And as always, just as you look at this article here, I just want to say, you always hear me talk about chapter. I will talk about this a little bit more later. Pages and pages of comments, collectively saving over $2 million. There's usually a phone number there on the screen for chapter. It'll be back here in just a second after this article. All right, anyway, so a couple things that I want to point out. Number one, Medicare Part A, that's hospitalization that many people recognize it as. Yes, that is technically free for most people. There's no monthly premium, but guess what? There is a deductible. Yeah, most people don't realize that. There is a deductible, and it did go up by about $60-ish from last year to this year. Right now, the deductible for Medicare Part A is $1,736. My point is with that, ouch, 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 right? That's not going to be a fun bill to get, because remember, when there's a deductible on something, that's the amount of money that you need to come out of pocket first before they pay anything. Not a fun situation, right? So anyway, that's Medicare Part A. Now, Medicare Part B, we have a double whammy here. Number one, the premium, as you've heard me talk about a ton of times over the last, 3 or 4 months or so since it was announced how much it increased. But the new Medicare Part B premium went up by 9.6%, or $17.90, up to $202.90 a month is the new Medicare Part B premium right now in 2026. And as I film this video, I know a lot of you already paid that a few times so far. Not a fun situation. Now, the double whammy part about Medicare Part B is that there's also a deductible. Yes, there's also a deductible for Medicare Part B. Now, this is generally doctor's visits, outpatient, durable medical equipment, stuff like that. This is billed under Medicare Part B. Now, this also has a deductible, which went up $26 from last year to this year. It is now $283. It is the Medicare Part B deductible, okay? So remember this much as well. Once you fulfill the deductible, as in once you pay the deductible, you don't have to pay it again. It's a one-time thing with the deductible. It's your initial out-of-pocket expense, and then they pick up and they start paying after that, okay? Well, they pay 80%, but you're still on the hook for 20% as well, which is where a Medicare supplement or Medigap plan, or where Medicare Advantage comes in, because they pick up that extra 20% rather than pushing that onto you as the beneficiary. But remember, a supplement, Medigap plan, or Medicare Advantage is not required, but it is definitely recommended. Otherwise, you could be on the hook for a lot of money, as Medicare does not have a max out of pocket. Original Medicare does not have a max out of pocket. So that could get nasty, and that could get really, really expensive really fast, which is, I'm just going to say this, one of the nice things about Medicare Advantage, which I know a lot of people hate Medicare Advantage plans, but again, one of the nice things about Medicare Advantage plans is that they do have a max out of pocket, which is, honestly pretty nice. So if something were to really bad happen, you would know that you're not going to get totally wiped out. You're going to be on the hook for multiple thousands of dollars, but you're not going to be on the hook for an endless amount of money like original Medicare would be, right? So that's kind of a nasty thing there. Now, Medicare Part D, D as in dog, right? D for dog, or a bunch of other things we could say, right? Anyway, so Medicare Part D also has a deductible of upwards of $615 is the max deductible. Now, it depends on the Medicare Part D plan that you have to determine how much your deductible would be, but the maximum allowable deductible for Medicare Part D plans right now in 2026 is $615. The average is $590, according to some recent studies, okay? But again, it depends on your plan. However, the max out of pocket for Medicare Part D right now in 2026 is $2,100. That's the max out of pocket that somebody could be paying. That actually went up by $100 from $2,000 to $2,100 is the new max out of pocket for Medicare Part D. Okay, so again, you can see here a lot of nasty things. Now, get this as well. As of January 31st, which we're beyond January 31st, as I film this video right now, we're well beyond January 31st. But back on January 31st, they eliminated the option to use telehealth services, which, why did they do that? I'm just going to be honest with you. That is a bad move. I don't know why they would have eliminated that. But for very rare instances, as in like behavioral medical visits or mental health visits or dialysis patients, things like this, with the exception of those individuals, everybody else will need to visit a physical field office or a physical doctor's office now going forward, since they eliminated telehealth, which, again, come on, really? Eliminating telehealth? I'm not sure about you, but anytime that I have the opportunity to do a virtual visit, like a telehealth type of visit, I do that. I literally whip out my phone and I'm like, hey, doctor, I don't feel good. Like, what's my problem, right? A little quick little video with the doctor right there. I like that, right? Because many of you in this community know I'm blind. I don't drive. I have not driven in like 20-something years. I haven't driven a vehicle. I drove a vehicle for like 2 years, and that was it. My point being is that I don't drive, and I don't plan on driving anytime soon because I can't see, right? My point is, for me to go to a physical office to see a doctor, just like a ton of other people out there with people with disabilities or seniors, people that are 65 plus on Medicare, it can be a massive hassle to go to a physical doctor's office. In fact, that's why I try to do virtual visits, or, used to try to do virtual visits when I could, simply because it works for my situation. Now it's like, oh, great. Yeah, now how am I going to go do this, right? And again, a lot of other people in that same position. So nasty situation, okay? Now, another thing I want to point out, if you happen to be somebody that is going to be changing your Medicare Advantage plan right now, okay? If you're going to be doing that right now, just recognize this, that your new plan will take effect as of the first day of the following month, okay? So I'm just going to say this right now. I'm filming this video in February 2026. If you happen to change your Medicare Advantage plan right now, again, by using chapter right there, best move you could possibly make for yourself. They've helped those of you in this community collectively save over $2 million. About 10,000 of you in this community have called that phone number just in the last 1 year alone. Well over 1,000 people so far this year have called chapter right there. The average person is saving over $1,000. It's absolutely amazing. I mean, it's free. You get somebody to talk on the phone with you. They'll spend all the time that you need looking through the 20,000+ plans. It's absolutely amazing. So anyway, if you are on Medicare, you need help with Medicare, you have questions on Medicare, you need to enroll in Medicare for the first time, you want to change your Medicare plan, whatever it happens to be, call chapter. I mean, amazing stuff what they're doing for those of you in this community. It is absolutely incredible how much they're helping. They're saving money, getting better plans, better coverages. It's incredible. And again, I'll pop some of these comments up here on the screen in just a minute here. But point being is that if you happen to change your Medicare Advantage plan right here, right now, and it's in February. Again, I'm filming this video in February. If you're changing your plan right now in February and you're using Chapter to do so, just recognize Medicare is always dated to the first of the month. So your new plan will go into effect March 1st if you change your plan right now in February, okay? Again, I don't know your situation. Again, please talk to Chapter there. I'm just saying in very, very, very general terms here. If that's the case, your plan would start then. Now, if you need to enroll in Medicare, if you're in your initial enrollment into Medicare right now, if you're turning 65 right now in February, or if you're turning 65 in March, get on this right now, please. The reason I say that is this. If you enroll in Medicare for the first time, your initial enrollment right now, or if you're going to be turning 65 in March, your initial enrollment period is right now. Please call Chapter, let them help you with your initial enrollment. But my point being is that in that case as well, your Medicare coverage would also start March 1st as well, okay? If you take action now, if you wait until March 1st or March 2nd to enroll in Medicare, your coverage will not start until April 1st, okay? The following of the first month. It's always dated to the first of the following month, if that makes sense. Or what I should say is the first of the month, okay? But anyway, I hope that helps you out. But again, Medicare continues to change. This is one of those things that was supposed to be a relatively stable plan and a stable program that doesn't change a whole lot year to year. But unfortunately, last year to this year, it has changed a lot, and I can guarantee you this much already. Going into 2027, we're going to see more massive changes within Medicare plans. I already know it based on the announcement we got out of CMS at the last week of January. Massive announcement there, and they're going to be canceling plans left and right going into 2027. That's a long time from now. Don't worry about it. But anyway, hope this helps you out. All right, so anyway, let's, as I mentioned, where's the upside? Okay, here we go. Here's the comments here. Let's pop a bunch of these comments up. I told you that I would. I have a bunch of pages here. I'm not even sure how many pages. These are just comments that I pulled out of the comment section literally over the last, call it 2 months or so. Pages and pages of comments. Again, if you're on Medicare, please contact Chapter with the phone number there. See what they can find for you. These are just some of the comments after people have reached out to them, reaching out to me down below in the comment section, sharing their experience, how much money they saved. Again, just those of you in this community collectively saving over $2 million just in the last year. Over 10,000 of you in this community calling that phone number right there. Again, over 1,000 of you just so far this year have called them. They're going to help you. They have access to over 20,000 plans. Absolutely amazing how much they're helping those of you in this community. Again, drop your comments down below. After you talk to them, drop a comment down below. Use the word Chapter within your comment. Let me know how it goes. And Chapter is the keyword that I search for, by the way, to find all of these comments. So once you talk to them, drop that comment, use the word Chapter within your comment. Let me know how it goes. I'll grab it and I'll add it to my stack here. And again, call right there with that phone number. All right, anyway, I hope this helps you to better understand some of the major changes that are coming into effect as of 2026 for Medicare beneficiaries, Medicare enrollees, and let me know what else I can do for you. Otherwise, enjoy your day. Hope this helps you. Take care. Please subscribe if you're new here. Share the video. There's a big share button right down below. Share this video as well, right by the subscribe button. Subscribe and share. Otherwise, call Chapter. Let them figure some stuff out for you, okay? You might be thinking, I can't do anything right now. Really? I think you're going to be shocked. Call them. See what they can do. They're like magicians. They know what they're doing. They will certainly guide you, and it's all free, okay? Love free stuff here. Let me know how much money you save after you talk to them. Drop that comment down below. Make sure to use the word Chapter within your comment so I can find it. Otherwise, enjoy your day. Take care. Subscribe. Share the video.